guys. I know I'm looking a little rusty and dusty right now. I just literally got back from the gym. And I just felt like this was extremely important that I wanted to say, you guys. This is unpopular opinions, and I mean to say this in the best way possible. But this Unborn Child Act is actually very crazy. This on top of the abortion laws, you guys. It's when if you thought the law was in favor of women before, it is going ever further in that direction, you guys. Ever further in that direction. I honestly believe that it's these kind of laws that are actually going to divide men and women even further than it really is. I think the only people that are truly going to thrive, especially families, if you want to talk about legacies and generational wealth, are the people, the men and women that can come together and plan long term. If they can hold off their instant gratification, their pleasures, their desires, or if they can work together and find ways to still create an amicable family without either person having to quote unquote acquiesce to the other person's wills and wishes. If you guys both can come to a compromise, find ways to have your bodily pleasures and whatever kind of personal goals you have, you guys come together. I truly believe if these laws stay in place for the next couple decades, this is going to create an even further wealth gap than it already is, you guys. It's like the world's getting crazy right now. And so I think that it's starting to get really important. And I'm 27 right now. My daughter's gonna she's gonna turn 6 this year, and I truly believe I have a say. I have a dog in this fight when I talk about child support, when I talk about co-parenting and things like that. Now, before I get into that, you guys, I'm definitely going to make a series. I'm going to continue to talk about child support and how to deal with your baby mama and shit like that, because let's just be honest, you guys, there's going to be a lot of baby mamas out here because it's been my body, my choice for the women for decades. It's the woman who has the baby. She decides. You can have an opinion. You can be like, I don't want the baby, but it's ultimately her decision to have the baby or not. You're going to see women, you're going to see men too, comment down below or just in other videos saying that, oh, well, you should have just used it, but fuck them. Seriously. Fuck them all the way, because if they can't see the fact that it takes two to not only have to create a child, but one person to have the baby, you shouldn't even be wanting to like sleep with this girl. You shouldn't even be wanting to be around these types of people because they're avoiding reality. The fact is, woman has baby. Men and women create baby. Woman has baby. There's no argument against that. Everyone loves to have unprotected sex. And so if a woman is saying, oh, well, you should have strapped up, well, you need to leave that woman to die alone. Let her suffer. Let her get dogged out by all of these guys and watch till she's 30, 40, 50, 60, and just let it be. Live your life. And I know that sounds harsh, but if a woman, especially, and if you're I'm coming from an intent to really truly bring people together. The messenger, the way that the message is relayed, maybe I could do a little bit better at it, but the fact is that you need to have an open mind with this type of shit. So I'm going to stop catering to those people who are detractors, people who are not going to like what I'm about to say, and I'm actually going to deliver the message. First off, when it comes to this child support thing, you guys, as men, you have got to put yourself first. I know that sounds bad. Your family your mom, your dad, your grandma, whoever might say you need to be there. You need to do this. You need to do that. But the fact is that all of these laws and society in general are going to help women out way before they help you, if ever going to help you out. There are so many things, so many social structures that are in place to help women succeed, and for men, they just expect you to deliver, regardless of the situation. Handicap, we don't give a fuck. Where's the bills? You owe taxes. Oh, you had a bad year. Fuck it. We don't care. You need to deliver. Your own family is not going to support you the same way that they're going to support a woman. Come on, you guys. Sometimes it's going to take putting yourself over the kids. Yes. Sometimes it's going to take putting yourself over the kids. I did that. And I'm going to tell you what. My daughter is great. She loves me. And it's not all about loving me. It's about being there. You need to put yourself in a situation that's going to make yourself better. I'll tell you something that my baby mother just told me. So my daughter's going to start school, right? She's turning 6 this year. She's about to start either first grade or kindergarten, And the thing is maybe I should be a little bit more involved with it. And I should, I'm not going to lie. But it takes two, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too involved with the mother of my child, because Once I get closer to her, she's gonna start to make more demands. She's gonna want more of this, that, and the third. Is that wrong or her part to want more demands? No. But am I going to do that? No, I'm not. You know why? Because it takes so much it takes so much longer for men to get established. It takes so long. If you don't have a talent, if like a once in a lifetime talent, if you're not a singer, like, you know what I mean? If you don't have a degree, even if you have a degree, I'm making more money than people that I know have master's degrees. I make more money. I don't have a degree. I didn't even finish 1 year of college. I went 1 year of college. I make more money than people that have degrees. Don't let that shit fool you. I don't know what these girls think that guys are gonna go through, but it takes a lot to be successful. I just put $60 in my gas tank. It used to cost me no more than $30 to fill up my little tank. You know what I mean? Shit, when I go to the grocery store, $150, $200 in there every time I go to the grocery store. I mean, I buy a lot of chicken, I buy a lot of salmon. You know what I mean? I buy great food, but regardless, it's like it's very expensive. And so that child support money, I pay $400. Shit, how much do I pay? I damn near pay like $500 a month in child support. You know what I mean? I can't have no more than 2 jobs. No more than 2 jobs. I'm only one guy that's speaking out about this type of shit, you guys. Like, it's gonna take a lot to be successful in this world. If you don't want to be struggling, slaving away, it's gonna take sacrifices. You see people succeeding. YouTube is all about people flaunting their wealth, flaunting their whatever. I'm someone that, like, I only got 3,000 subscribers, you guys, but a lot of my videos is genuine. I'm a regular person, just with an above average mindset and persistence. That's what I believe. I read so many books about these types of things. What I'm trying to say, you guys, is that you have got to focus on yourself first. Read books, improve yourself, make yourself a quality product. Put yourself in a position, use your money. Absolutely. I mean, you're more than likely going to have to pay child support. So if you're going to put you on child support, don't put no more than that. Back to my baby mother, right? My daughter's about to start school. She asked for $85 to do her hair. $85 fucking dollars to do her hair? She's not even 6 yet. That doesn't even compute. Why is it costing $85 to do a little toddler's hair? Now, I know some smart ass girls are going to be in the comment, oh, you don't understand, it takes like, okay, well, do it your fucking self. There's no need. My mother used to make some great ass, just put them in, get the little 4 ponytails, put the little bead things on the end of that. Good, there you go. The fuck is not no talent show. She going to kindergarten, 1st grade. Not no fucking fashion show. You know what I'm saying? That's that poor mentality. I'm not gonna give her no extra $85. If you getting any extra payment, it's going towards child support. It's going towards child support. And this is how you need to treat these baby mamas. If they are not going to do what you want to say, they don't want to follow your plan. Every woman nowadays feels like they know what the fuck is going on. They have the grandmaster plan. But one thing that they do not add to their formula, that they do not think about, is how long do they plan on working. Men, we're built to work. I'm not saying that was what we want to do. I'm not saying that's what we should do, right? For life, you know what I mean? I'm going to work for life. Now, what kind of work I'm going to do is going to change. Do I plan on doing a W-2 type of job for the rest of my life? Fuck no. I plan on working for myself. I plan on creating businesses. I plan on doing consulting, things like that. You got to level up. You see, and this is something that as men we're built for. We're made for this. Women get tired. They break down a lot faster. We might die sooner, but we can work our asses off. And if you do it well enough, if you make smart enough decisions, if you educate yourself good enough, if you build yourself up to a high enough brand quality, you are the one that's going to be able to provide a quality life for your child, yourself, and anyone else around you. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that's unpopular. You know why? It's so funny. It's so interesting when I hear about like foreign countries and foreigners and foreign families and how they treat their family members and stuff like that. They usually love sons. They always treat the sons a little bit better. And you know, in a feminist Western first world country like America, you know, one of the first thoughts is, wow, that's fucked up. How can they treat the daughters less than the sons? Well, guess what? Now I'm getting older, I'm understanding why. It's because the men usually are always the one that's going to bring fortune and they thinking long term. They're the ones that are going to build something for the family. More often than not, 88 times out of 10, the woman is just the girls, their daughters are just looking out for themselves. Come on now, stop me when I'm not speaking any real shit here. Most daughters, most women, look at the girls out here today, they only think about them fucking selves. Most of these girls have problems with their mothers. You know why? Their mothers were only thinking of themselves. You know why? Because their mothers were only thinking about themselves. Come on, you guys, it's a pattern. This is why people love the sons. They love the sons because the sons they have a more compassionate heart. They're going to think about the mama. They want to, mama, please don't you cry, I'm sorry. Dear mama, I love you. How many songs have there been of men making songs about mamas? You know what I mean? And it's not even just their mamas. If their dad was in their life too, sons provide. Sons are going to be there to care, compassionate. They're going to bring something there. You guys need to remember that type of shit. You can't be in a position to put other people in great quality of life if you don't put yourself first. Somebody's going to be in the comment section saying, well, you're wrong, you need to speak for yourself. Yeah, be careful what you wish for. The fuck, man, shut the fuck up. Who are you? What do you have to provide? If you have a better alternative to what I'm suggesting, put it down below. From what I just said. If you have a better alternative and solution, I'm open-minded to it. But if you haven't, look, the younger generation, eating up this red pill shit, eating up this manosphere type of shit, eating it up. And women are they're just doing whatever the fuck they want. OnlyFans world, hot girl summer. You know what I mean? Black, white, Asian, whatever. This is where the world is heading towards. People are you think marriage rates are low now? They're going to get even lower. People are not going to be able to come together. Now, is that something that you should aim for? Is that something you should think about? You should worry about? Yes, it is. Should you aim for it? No. Keep it in mind and try to do better. Try to attract people of like mind that actually should come together. It's not going to be easy. You guys are going to have arguments. You're going to butt heads. You're going to have resistance and shit like that. But if someone just gives up because you have an argument because you don't agree on certain things, it wasn't meant to be. Focus on something else. This is why I love AMS. He has changed my life, you guys. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You need to improve yourself. You've got to get the mindset for it. It's not always about fucking hoes and getting dough and shit like that. No, it's about improving yourself, thinking long term, you guys. Look at all this cyberpunk type of movies, man. What do you think is going to happen 100 years down the road, you guys? They're telling us something, man. Don't mean to be no doomsdayer. Oh, the world is going to end some shit like that. But listen, you guys, you're seeing it happen. I'm 27, right? Come on now. Wealth gap, this shit is getting harder and more expensive. The door to entry, the barrier for entry is getting higher and higher, you guys. That wealth gap distribution is going to get even wider than it already is, man. And people keep talking about it. And it starts with the decision that you make right now. We have the internet. We have people we can listen to. We have people that we can learn from who have made mistakes. Why don't you craft the life that you want and put yourself in a better position now? That's all I gotta say about that, you guys. I know it's gonna be unpopular. If you made it this far, man, I love you. Comment down below or something like that, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, you guys. I'm gonna keep coming with these messages. This was just very impromptu, man. I really had to say that. But anyways, it's your brother Trey. I'm gonna get back to work, and I'll see you guys later.